Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I wasn't supposed to record this episode on this day that I'm doing right now, but I had to, guys. Last episode ended. There was so much going on, guys. The plan worked. We used the card up our sleeve. We were able to get everybody different locations. Like everything went smooth, except for Toga pulled Midoriya into the wrong portal. So he ended up going to that portal instead of the portal to fight against Shigaraki. But then at the end of the episode, we saw Shigaraki use some ability where he had had multiple hands go out, and so I don't know how that's possible because we also had Aizawa, like his quirk was being copied by Monoma, and so it was supposed to take Shigaraki's quirks away, and so I don't know what is going on, guys, but I had to watch this on to figure out and get some more answers because otherwise it would have ate at me until I was able to record some more episodes. So I was like, you know what? I have a little bit of time on my hands right now to get this episode done. I'm going to record it. So hopefully that I get some answers here. Otherwise, I'm going to sleep so poorly until I record these episodes again. So that's where we left off, guys. Do me a huge favor. If you are watching on YouTube, guys, like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm trying to make a personal goal in 2026 to get to 500 subs on this channel. So do me a huge favor, guys. Help me out and push to help me get there, guys. That would mean the world to me. And if you guys want early access to all these videos, you can watch these videos early over on Patreon, guys. The link's in the description below. If you want to get over there, we're probably like, I don't even know, 4 to 6 weeks ahead on My Hero, if not maybe a little further. With Bleach, we're ahead a couple weeks on Bleach as well. Everything is unedited, so there's no cuts in and out of the scenes, all that stuff. There's no like cover over there. I don't have to like reduce the scaling on the image so it's tougher to see. All that stuff is crystal clear over there on Patreon, and it's all uncut. So join us over there, guys. With all that being said, guys, we're getting into this. This is season 7, episode 145, or season 7, episode 7. It's called Inflation. Let's see this, baby. Let's go. A few days ago.
The success of our plan will likely come down to one thing. We must take our most fearsome enemies and split them up. Based on the data recovered from Star and Stripe's fight, Tomura Shigaraki is currently far more powerful than All for One. And I know that everyone is aware of how strong All for One is. You no doubt saw the reports from Kamino. The two of them can communicate via radio waves, but also through a shared consciousness. We first noticed this during the attack on Tartarus, though we don't know much about it. If they coordinate and attack us at the same time, we will not defeat them. All for One likely guessed how New Order functioned. He knew that if Star called his name,
she essentially had the perfect counter to those two fighting together. Just not the perfect counter to fighting single-handedly, which
the goal is for us to keep them at least 10 kilometers
in reality
apart.
she did.
Consider
but
that
plot
the minimum
armor
distance
won
we
that
need for us
fight.
to have a chance. Dabi's fearsome flames will burn everything in its path. We've run into that problem already at the training camp and at the mountain villa. We can't allow him to be on the field. His interference there would cripple us.
I see where this is going. If we want to separate All for One,
Dude,
and
Dabi
Shigaraki,
low-key is probably
then
one of my
we'll
top
also
3
have to
villains in
send
this
Dabi
show.
away.
I
He's not
actually
our
love
only
Dabi.
concern, though.
That's right. To win this, we have to scatter everybody, their entire vanguard. We can't forget that Gigantomachia is currently locked down at Jaku Hospital, while Kurogiri is being held here at Central. As Shigaraki nears completion, All for One will no doubt attempt to reclaim his other trusted servants. We'll keep forces posted at both locations. In all, this operation will be carried out simultaneously on 8 different
But how do you
fronts.
keep him down, even if he
There
was
you
able to
have
wake
it.
up
The plan that
Gigantomachia?
Tsukauchi, Aizawa, and I devised together. This is a decisive battle. Our last chance to defeat these enemies.
And that would have been a good-ass
isn't
fight, dude.
good.
Seeing Midoriya, now that
Midoriya's
he's like
missing.
way more experienced and way more in tune with his quirks to fight against him.
Dynamite! What the hell is he doing now?
I don't know!
This is...
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
This is disgusting!
I actually was thinking that in the back of my head, but I was like, I'm just not gonna say that right now.
haven't blinked yet! Eraser should be working his plans!
It's literally a bunch of
It's not a
fingers or
quirk.
hands.
This is simply my physical body growing in order to accommodate the numerous quirks housed
Oh, she
inside
lost her
of me.
mechanical
My
feet.
body had to take on a new form.
seconds to switch from Erasure to Warp and bring
Then he'd
Midoriya to this
lose the
location.
grip on Shigaraki, and then
Eraser,
all these guys would
you
be basically
realize it
doomed.
too. Those hands won't stop multiplying. If every one of them is capable of using his decay quirk, we're dead the moment Erasure is
Yeah.
released.
We can defeat this vile enemy. Yes, sir.
Come on.
Putting BJ on your belt buckle is crazy right there. I know his name is Best Genius, but I'm just saying, bro, that is a wild thing to put on your belt buckle.
What did Mr. Aizawa say?
They can't warp me out. I have to get back to UA myself. Things must not be going well there.
Then you should hurry.
Uh-oh.
No, Izuku, you can't leave. I love you. So you've got to stay here with me. Toga.
Oh, dude.
There was no reaction from the fourth, even though she tried
Oh,
to
he's got
stab
blood
me.
on his gloves, dude. That is not good.
Because Danger Sense didn't recognize her as a real threat.
Because she loves him.
Believe someone like her exists. And that she
So her
survived
love
the
is not
sword so
viewed as a
long.
threat, probably, to his quirk.
Okay, I'm listening. What is it? Tell me what you want from me.
That's easy. I want you to be my boyfriend.
Uraraka's
This
like,
girl,
that's crazy.
genuine affection.
That's my man.
Whenever she hurts someone.
Your boyfriend? Where the heck is this coming from?
He's like, what the heck?
Strong, but he's still a damned nerd.
Well, I've liked you since I first saw you. You were so bloody and broken. In fact, you look just like my first crush. It stirred something deep inside me. You're so dreamy, Izuku. Come over here. I want to get a taste of your blood. That way I can become you.
Don't you think this is all moving way too fast?
That's a bit
My
too
boyfriend and me
kinky
like we would go to
for,
an amusement
for
park
me.
and hold hands and share a crepe and do date kind of stuff?
So she wants to, like, eat him, drink his blood?
Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
So, hero, tell me, what do you want to do to me?
Whoa! Oh, okay, she's
What
talking
do you
to
want to do to me?
Uraraka. I was like, that's a crazy
Darn
statement
again.
after what you just said to
Rose
Midoriya,
manages
bro.
to disappear. Gotta stay on guard or she'll get the best of me. Don't you see that your actions don't match your feelings? The truth is, the last thing you should want to do is hurt a person you care about!
Let's also not forget, she has twice his blood, so she could turn into him.
Oh, Izuku, you're just like Ochako, aren't you? Same as my mom and dad. You don't get it.
All of a sudden, I started thinking about Himiko Toga. I was kind of surprised by her reaction.
You think that the only people worthwhile are heroes and the ones they protect, that I don't matter. That's why you won't give me the time of day. Wait, let's talk about this! I've been thinking about you ever since we fought each other one-on-one! That's strange, because I don't think
That's
about you
strange.
anymore.
Come on, Midoriya. Oh,
I thought maybe we'd bond over this, because we're so similar, you and me. We're both in love with the same rhythm.
Oh, let's go, Froppy. Thank God. She seems to be the one who always
I'm
saves
sorry I
them
wasn't here
from
sooner.
Toga.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. It's barely a scratch. We have to get the knife, though. My blood is on it. They warped her way out here because she's such a wild card. Go now!
Okay. Seventh, float. Third, Fajin!
Damn. Woo!
I can use Air Force for propulsion and balance, but it's slow. Not like I'm going
That's
to find anything
slow?
for Blackwhip to latch on to.
Damn.
I'd be so much faster if I could use it in full 100%.
He's gone. That's for the best. I don't think Midoriya could ignore her if he stayed. Besides, I couldn't stand to let her reveal the precious secret you've been hiding. What a villain.
What a villain. How dare she wants to reveal that you have a crush on
And
Midoriya.
and even you, Sue. But I can't take this anymore. I want to be who I want to be. No pretending. I want to live in a way that makes sense to me.
Oh, dude, this is the fight I want to see, dude.
And now they're
Dobby versus frickin'
a Nomu fighting in a sea of flames. That's a sight that takes me back. I guess it wasn't actually that long ago.
Dobby versus Todoroki, bro.
Sorry,
This is
I
the
was
fight I
talking
want to see.
myself. Dad is ignoring me again. That always makes me feel a little depressed, you know? You'd think I'd be used to it by this point. Can't believe he didn't come himself. Instead, I get stuck with his third son and some sidekicks. Guess this is his answer to my question. Benji Todoroki! Let's fall together! Come and dance with me in hell, won't you? I can't catch a break. That's so disappointing.
Kido, you need to get further back. You don't have a heat-resistant body like I do.
It's not a problem. I can change the trajectory of anything. That includes a superheated air. I'm pretty used to it by now. Toya.
Dude, Todoroki
Dobby,
looks sick right there with his
I
hair
think you have the
flailing
wrong
like that,
idea.
bro.
I'm not standing
That is
here
fire.
because our dad told me I had to. I'm here of my own accord because I want to be the one who stops this madness.
Tell yourself that, but the truth is you're still acting as Dad's perfect pawn.
No, that would only be the case if I kept trying to be a hero while ignoring you.
Yeah, sure, fair enough. But in the end, this battle isn't
Damn,
about
that is a
soldiers
lot of
out on
fire,
horses.
bro.
Our armies don't matter. This is about each of us getting resentments out on the table. One person against the other, each trying to achieve our own goals. The ability to live freely, to change society, to destroy. This world has been out of balance for a long time now, and some of us won't accept that. Superhuman society has reached an end. You may not see it yet, but it's the truth.
Bro, his skin is
Tell
literally
you how I
melting.
became Dobby. The reason I was able to keep living in this hellish world. Why my flames burn so much hotter than yours.
Oh, dude, what? Come on, man. I wanted to hear that story. I wanted to see why. I mean, we kind of saw he was already obsessed and upset about the fact that, you know, his father basically ignored him because he lived for his father, bro. His father's goals became his goals. Like he literally was an embodiment of everything his father wanted him to be. So he was pissed because he wanted to be Todoroki. He wanted to be in that position where he was the one his father was grooming to become the ultimate hero, to be number one, right? And so hearing this is going to be like awesome because, like I said earlier, this was one of the fights that I'm really looking forward to. Like the fights that I think I'm most excited for. Shigaraki versus Midoriya. That fight right there is going to be absolute fire, bro. Because, like I said, you have Shigaraki, who's basically 100% now, versus Midoriya, who's now mastered. I guess not mastered is a word, but he's got so much better ability with his quirks that fight right there, I think, is going to be so key. I do think Midoriya is going to need a lot of help, which is why I think their plan would have been great if he would have showed up in that situation. Because I think he would have been, like I said, almost a really great counter to Shigaraki there, especially if you take Shigaraki's quirks away. But Dobby versus Todoroki was the second fight I wanted to see. And I'm glad that they actually didn't take Endeavor there because it's like, as great a fight, I think that would be Endeavor versus Dobby. To me, it's like, it's just almost more fulfilling seeing Todoroki, though, because you get to see the growth in Todoroki, which is what I've been begging for multiple seasons now. I feel like we've seen Bakugo's growth, we've seen Midoriya's growth, but we just haven't really seen Todoroki grow. And I'm not saying hasn't gotten stronger and he hasn't gotten better in terms of like what he can do with his quirk, but we haven't seen it. Like they haven't put it on the screen like they have with Bakugo and they have with Midoriya, where we actually get to see them have moments where you actually get to see their growth manifest in front of us. Todoroki just hasn't had that. I feel like he hasn't had a moment like that since like back in like when he was back when we were doing like why am I forgetting what the name is? The sports festival. Like we really got to see the growth in Todoroki in those moments. Like those were big moments for him. And I just feel like since then, he's kind of hasn't really had huge moments. So that's why I specifically wanted to see this fight, man. I wanted to see Todoroki growth, bro. He was one of my top 2 heroes, like my favorite heroes when I started this show for the first like 2-3 seasons. But I feel like they've really kind of pushed his character to the back. And now this fight would give him that ability to show us the growth that I know he's been working on, right? And so that's why I'm excited to see this fight. go on right here. I'm also interested to see Endeavor versus All For One, because think about it. All Might fought All For One twice and won both times in a really, really tough fight that, you could say he barely won or he pulled out. So you have Endeavor, who's the new #1 hero. Like, this is a great chance for you to show your abilities to the entire world. Like, you go out and beat All For One in a fight, whether you have help or not, you're the one who's leading the charge, essentially is what they're going to look at that as. This is going to speak a lot to people being able to look at the heroes again, I feel like, and say, okay, we can trust you more because our #1 was able to take out their quote unquote #1, right? Because I know all that Shigaraki, they keep saying that Shigaraki's the strongest and all that kind of stuff like that. But from my point of view as a citizen or whatever, I'd be looking at it as Shigaraki's extremely powerful and dangerous, yes, but All For One is the top of that food chart because of the fact that he not only is the one who's scheming everything, but he honestly, in a way, controls Shigaraki. So All For One to me would be the one that I would say, if you were to take him out, it's almost like cutting the head off of the snake. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. We will catch you guys in the next episode. Deuces.